All right, everybody, welcome on back. This is Rough and Rowdy 22. It's the weigh-in. It's brought to you by Loko. Specifically, it's brought to you by this Loko pregame. I'm doing the Loko USA pregame. You can go to forloko.com, hook yourself up, or order some from GoPuff, and they'll send it straight to your door because you don't want to be driving after this. So let's get some at GoPuff. We got a great list of fighters for Rough and Rowdy 22. We changed the name to Independence Day because, in case you guys haven't heard, Dave bought the company back from Penn. So we don't give a fuck anymore. So anything you guys want to do, all no holds barred, let's go at it. There's only two rules. You can't hit me and you can't hit Frank. Otherwise, let's do whatever the hell you want. How you feeling tonight, Frank?
I'm looking forward to tomorrow. You know, it's going to be rough and rowdy, and everyone's going to be wheeling and dealing here in Wheeling.
Yeah, there it goes. So 20 fights, like I said. We're going to have 3 fights that will have 500-plus pounds of men in the ring at one time. So we're going to have 3 big boy fights. We're going to have 3 belts. We're going to have 3 belt fights, 3 championship fights. For the first time ever, we're going to have 5-round bouts. We're going to have 3 of them. 5 one-round bouts. We're going from 3 to 5 for 3 specific. I'm throwing out a lot of numbers here. Let's just get to the fucking action. We're going to start with the main event, work our way back. So the first people up, let's get Bobby Lang out here, and let's get my man Mike, Make It Happen Brown. Let's go. What's up, boys? How are you? So how are we doing this now? You want to have Bobby on the other side because he's red corner, blue corner, or is it, we not care? I don't give a shit. You care? No? Yeah, why don't we switch sides? Yeah. All right, so the first one is everything that we've promised. We promised to have 5-round fights, 5 one-minute round fights, and this is a rematch. This is a rematch from Rough and Rowdy 21, where Mike Brown had beat the shit out of Bobby Lang right there. Bobby, I'm going to go to you first. How do you feel right after coming out of that ring at the last Rough and Rowdy, and then coming into this one? What's the difference?
Well, first of all, let's get one thing straight.
Okay.
Do I need a mic, or is this?
Yeah, you're right there.
Didn't beat the shit out of me.
Okay,
let's call a spade a spade.
I'm selling a fight here.
He won. I gave it to him fair and square. He got the W, but no, it was a good fight. It was a coin flip. Obviously, shit happened. I'm not going to sit up here and make excuses, but shit happened. Didn't go my way. Whatever, I'm here now. I'm here to fucking win a fight and get my belt back.
You're as lean as I've ever seen you. Is that true? You look like you're probably in the best shape that I've ever seen you. You're looking pretty lean, but still big up top. How's the conditioning going for this one? Did you overlook him last time, maybe? Give me an idea.
No, I knew he was a good fighter. I never underestimated anybody, but I don't know. I didn't deliver. You know what I mean? I showed up and I fucking went out there and gave him my best shot. Didn't have my. Didn't fucking help me, you know what I mean? I fucking lost, whatever, shit happens. I'm not gonna sit up here and fucking bitch about it. I'm not a pussy, fucking I took an L, whatever. It's in the past now. I'm here to win a fight. That's all that matters, you know what I mean?
And what are you gonna do, Brown, to make that not happen? What can you do? It's very difficult to beat the same man twice. Everybody knows that. What are you going to be doing here tomorrow night to beat the shit out of him again? I'm just fucking with you. But what are you going to do to come away with a W tomorrow night?
I think I already did that, and that was just by showing up.
Whoa.
I think showing up is half the battle for me. And, it says in Scripture that says, any weapon formed against me cannot prosper. And I know he has nothing against me that can stop me. I get my power something greater than this in this world. And I know all love and respect, bro, but, I train different than a lot of people. I train 3 times a day. I train 5 times a week. You know what I mean? I live, eat, sleep this shit. This is not a joke to me. You know what I mean? If you know me, you know how I train. I train the hardest of anyone that's around me. And if not, I'll push myself harder just so I work harder and I'll prove myself. You know what I mean? I don't fight for myself. I fight for God, and I fight for all my friends and family back home. You know what I mean? My town is struggling right now with the epidemic that's going on, and a lot of my friends are still stuck in it. And I don't just fight for me, man. I fight for my whole town. So I'm carrying everyone with me. Like, you got a lot to prove, bro. Like, I'm straight up. And I brought you something too.
Uh-oh.
I brought you something because I really like you, Bobby. So I got your new mouthpiece.
Oh, it's a little bit of ball busting.
Next time.
Right, but there's always been a lot of mutual respect between these two guys, and so I expect to see it again tomorrow night. Yeah, so this is a big fight. This is a very big fight. Bobby, been a household name with Rough and Rowdy. We know how much you know how much we appreciate you. So it's a big fight tomorrow night for the light heavyweight title. Guys, I need you to square off right here. All right, guys, this is going to be our main event. It's going to be for a belt. Let's put our hands together for Bobby Lang and Michael Make It Happen Brown. Thank you, boys. See you tomorrow night. All right, 2 more big boys. Let's get up here. We're going to go with the Black Italian Stallion, Joe Magavro, and we're going to go with the American Redneck. Actually, American Redneck, you're going to be over here. Joe, how are you?
Good, how are you?
What's up, guys?
Oh, man.
All right, so this is another one of those fights. So I just actually signed this guy to LVP, Largest Valuable Promotions. And we were down south in his squad car in Atlanta just kind of trying to talk shit about this guy. There's not much that we could say, right? He's just a big guy, a nice guy, and a dangerous guy. What are you going to do tomorrow to ruin his fucking night?
A lot of forward pressure, a lot of action, just what we always do. We're going to go in there, we're going to throw fucking bombs, and that's what's going to happen.
But what about the 5-round thing? I'm going to talk to you specifically about that. Like we talk about conditioning. You're a fucking mountain. You're a mountain. So the 5 rounds shouldn't work in your favor. Mm-hmm. What have you been doing to kind of get yourself ready to fight 5 rounds for, I guess, first time, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I guess I've been training a little bit, a couple more extra minutes lately. Ain't much more I can do.
I hear you, man. A few words. This is actually for the super heavyweight title, right? Because the Appalachian Assassin, who beat you last time,
I wouldn't say beat me.
Very not like Bobby Brown, not like Brown.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where this is a vacated belt that you guys are going for. You have every right in the world to be in there trying to fight for this belt, and this is the guy. We have a tough time pitting you up against fighters. Last time you beat a guy who I think was about 60 pounds heavier than you. He's going to be coming out here. He's fighting again today. How do you feel about the little bit of a size difference that you have here between you and the redneck?
It doesn't bother me, man. It doesn't bother me because I know after fighting RJ, who is an absolute fucking monster, what people don't realize is that taking punches from him gives you even more confidence. And it's just another big guy who's going to be throwing a lot of fucking punches at me. So I'll be throwing them right back and we'll get it going.
How do you feel about the fact he's a little bit of a pretty boy? I went down and watched him fight. He goes to like these things afterwards, gets the IV treatment, gets one of those little like pain things on his arms, right? I don't see you doing that shit. You're actually fighting a little bit of a pretty boy. How do you feel about that?
You call me not pretty?
No. Yeah, it's a perfect answer. Get out here and let's square off, you sons of bitches. All right, so this is going to be for the super heavyweight guys. These are the big boys. So we got the Black Italian Stallion versus the American Redneck. Get ready for this one. It's going to be a banger. Put your hands together for these two guys. So another 5-round fight. The third and last 5-round fight of the night that we're going to have is against Diamond Hands versus the Polish Hammer. So if I can get Diamond Hands up here on this side, Polish Hammer over here. Again, so we have a height difference here. Hammer, you're 6'6", right?
6'7".
6'7"? Yeah. So 6'7". How tall are you?
6 foot.
I doubt that. So you're going to have yourself a hell of a night kind of throwing downhill on this guy. Is that the plan? Get to him early, get to him often? Right into that.
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter. Another soft-spoken fucking giant. How do you feel about this big guy? What are you going to do to chop down this tree?
Well, the 5 rounds is going to be irrelevant. We know that. So I'm just going to get after it. It's not the first time I fought a guy that was 6'6". I got to move around a little bit with Large over here, actually, as well.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. So the second member of the camp. So Jersey Jerry wants to promote fighters. But Jersey Jerry doesn't have the commitment that I do to some of the fighters. So I have this guy in the stable. That's no, diss to you or anything like that. So I've seen him work out, and it seems like what he's doing as far as the boxing ring goes, he's getting a lot more polished. How's your boxing skills going versus the brute strength?
They're great. Best they've ever been.
Frank, how do you feel about this matchup? How do you feel about these two guys? This is an interesting one.
It looks like a pretty much even match, I think. I think it's going to be a good fight. I think it's going to go to distance, and whoever shows the most action is going to win the fight.
All right, so this is, you say it's going to go to distance. If it does go to distance, this is going to go the full 5 rounds. I wish you guys the best of luck. Let's get you out here. One more LVP fighter. This is Diamond Hands, the big hockey brawler, versus this mountain of the man, the Polish Hammer. Put your hands together for these two guys. Let's go. See you guys. Good luck. All right, so now we're going to bring up two guys. Dynamite Jeremy Smith, you're going to be on my side. We're going to go against Rafizi Acosta. There are so many people in Rough and Rowdy that we have a tough time finding people to fight. And this guy is one of those. Dynamite Jeremy Smith is one of those guys that people are afraid of. And Rafizi says, I'm not afraid of him.
Hold on. Let me cut you off real quick.
Go ahead. I love this.
Ain't nobody scared of this guy right here. You guys were hitting me up for a year to come here, and I was like, I'm not going to do this bullshit. But tomorrow, it's going to be the day when you're going to fight a real midget. You ain't going to put me in no corner. You ain't going to... Listen, by the end of the night, I'm going to make you drink this bullshit so you know what a real midget look like.
Delicious bullshit.
Listen, I've been waiting 365 days for somebody to take the card. I've been waiting time after time. There's been times that they passed me over and put me in behind these people. I'm glad you took this card. I'm looking for a true fight. The past 6 people haven't given me a fight. I'm ready for a fight. I'm ready for a real fucking dwarf fight, midget fight, whatever you want to fucking call it. I'm ready for a real fight, and I'm down. I don't give a fuck.
Guess what? I don't give a fuck neither, so let's do this. Tomorrow, let's do this.
So another belt fight we got here, the baddest motherfucking dwarf fight. That's the belt that's right around your waist, and this guy is trying to grab it. Let's get a face-off right here. Go ahead, Frank.
I'm telling you, this is going to be the toughest fight he's ever had. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Yeah. Probably the best fight of the night per square inch. Nice job, gentlemen. Talk to you in a little bit. Yeah, that's not bad, right? It just came to me.
We have 3 belts, but there's a 4th belt going out this time, and it's for the couch champion who makes the best comments during the fights, during the Rough and Rowdy show. There's going to be 2 of these going out to you, the audience. So, make some great comments, and you could be taking home your own Rough and Rowdy belt. That's why you want to order by RNR.com, so you could be the couch champion.
The couch champion, it's a good point. And again, $250 tonight goes to whoever has the best smack talk and the best face-off. Correct, boys? All righty, so we're gonna move on here. Irish Dave Portnoy, what do you got to say to me?
First of all, I'd like to give a shout out to Body Armor, the finest liquid gold in the entire world.
Okay.
And also, I'd like to give this fine pillow to my man Frank here, so he can get a nice, fine sleep before his favorite fight tomorrow night. TDF Furniture, another sponsor of mine. Appreciate it.
I like the way you throw that in.
Body Armor, nice.
All right, so this is actually going to be one of the good fights also. So the Abel brothers are back, right? The Abel brothers are back, and they got a little bit of a new look here.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that. What the fuck did you just do to your head?
No, just gotta mix it up. I'm glad I got Irish Dave. I respect him as a fighter. I love his fighting style. He comes forward. The last guy had kind of ran, and it wasn't the most exciting fight, but I also want to thank Devlin and Jerry Thomas for organizing the event, the 3 5-round fights they have, and the other title fight. What a card. Plus me and my brother back. Frank's here. It's going to be a show, as it always is.
Now, you guys have had some smoke with Frank in the past.
Just a laugh on Twitter, too. Nothing serious.
Okay, cool.
It's the best rivalry in sports.
It's the best side.
I don't know why he hired extra security. I'm not going to ever hit that.
Yeah, because we're afraid for his life, to be honest with you. So we're 2-2.
I'm here to fight Irish Dave.
2-2 versus 2-0-1. You had the draw against Big Booty Daddy. That was the last time you were in the ring. What's changed since the last time you were in the ring?
Actually, I finally started training. So I was trying to do this without training. I was like, you know what, I'm from West Virginia. I can brawl with anyone. But for the last 5 months, I've been in the gym. So I'm finally learning to keep the hands up, stop acting like an idiot in there, straight punches. You'll see tomorrow, Large.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. So the pride of Pittsburgh versus a West Virginia native. Let's go right in here. Let's get a nice face-off between Irish Dave Portnoy against the Assassin King, Zach Abel. It's going to be a good one, folks. All righty, boys. Nice job. All right, we got more Abels. Come on up, Muerta Blanca. Spencer, you're going to be on this side. We're going to have Jenks over on this side. How you doing, Spencer? All right, so this is interesting also. So the Abel guys have made themselves into villains. They've successfully done that on social media, and part of it was by messing with America's sweetheart right here, Frank. So the guy who was supposed to fight you had backed out last minute. We were looking for someone. Up jumps Jenks. For people who don't know Jenks, nobody fucking knows Jenks because he's never fought here before. He's never fought in a ring before. He's in incredible shape, so I think this is going to turn into somebody who's experienced. You've been in the ring 4 times at least with us, with Rough and Rowdy, against a guy who's coming in the first time. So perhaps the conditioning versus experience. How you feeling going into this one against Jenks? It's good for you to take this fight.
No, I have a ton of respect for Jenks.
That fucking accent is unbelievable. I love the thing.
Can I tell you about cutting it off? You want it next? But anyway, ton of respect for Jenks. We had that full trailer park lined up. The dude bitched out twice now, so no shock. Then Jerry almost had the Pillsbury Doughboy step in, but he also couldn't find his nuts. So Jenks on short notice is what it is, but I have nothing but respect for the dude, for real.
How you feeling? So you said yes to this, and all of a sudden you come down to the arena. It's got to be a little bit terrifying, knowing that this is going to happen in basically a couple of days' notice. You're going to jump into a ring against a guy who's fought before. How are we feeling about it?
Honestly, life's pretty fucking boring. So if you get a chance to just throw yourself in the middle of a shitstorm, Sometimes you got to do it, and then if somebody gives you an excuse by fucking with Frank the Tank, then you really got to do it. So I feel a lot better than you might think.
Okay.
I mean, Owen over here. I mean, Owen is one of the most notable fighters here, and I mean, he's 0-4. He's going to be 0-5 after tomorrow. Yeah, you know, you realize you can't win. You can't win. Yes. If you beat him, you beat someone with no experience who had no training time. And if you lose, you're going to have to change your name to Owen. You're going to legally change your name to Owen if you lose this fight.
All right, Frank's looking for that 250. All right, I'm going to need you guys in here for a little bit of a face-off.
He weighed 200.
Oh, shit, right back at him. So we got Jenks versus an able brother right here. Decided to go to Slim Shady route with the hair. Good luck tomorrow, guys.
He actually looks more like a Ken doll.
Whoa, look at that. I don't mind that.
Down below for Ken on the way.
Yeah.
They have something down below, nothing down below, just like Ken.
Hot Wheels, we're going to have you over here. Krishona? Yeah, you're going to be right here. All right, so Casey Hot Wheels Wheeler, she's been here so many goddamn times. She's a staple at Rough and Rowdy. I don't mean that as a diss, but you're a familiar face. And again, we sometimes have tough times putting people in the ring with you. Cherry Bomb had to back out. She had some stuff to take care of. So in comes Krishona Wynn, who said, I'll fight her. I'll fight anybody. And it's not one of these things where she's, I don't know, intimidated or anything like that. She just thinks that she's going to go in there and take care of business. Have you seen any tape on this young lady? Is there anything special that you think you're going to need to do? Talk to us about what your plan is. It says that your record is 5-5, but we haven't seen you fight yet. What can we expect tomorrow night when you step in against Hot Wheels? You got to get up into this. I'm sorry.
Just go in there and do what I do best.
What's that?
Handle business.
And handle some business?
That's right.
Okay, KC, how you feeling? What are we doing?
Honestly, I had no idea who my
That's okay.
my opponent was going to be. I thought I was fighting an able brother.
Oh,
Trailer Park dropped out, and then one of my opponents dropped out. So I was like, all right, I'm going to go have to make a disabled brother or something this fight.
Wow, they can't get a break
Frank,
tonight.
I got you, man. If I have to fight for your honor and the West Virginia Commission can sanction it, I would love to fight on your honor against one of the able brothers.
Yeah, let's see if we can do that. Yeah, we'll cross over. Yeah, I don't see gender, so we could get that on. So 5-5 versus 4-3. I think it's going to be a pretty good matchup. Ladies, can I have you stand right here for the face-off? Hot Wheels Wheeler versus Krishona Wynn. Let's put our hands together for these two ladies. We got 6 female fights this time. 1 dwarf fight, 6 female fights, 3 500-pound plus, Frank. 2 big boys coming up, not necessarily 500 plus, but I'm going to have Wheels of Death right here and the popular Penland over on this side. What's up, brother? How are we doing, Tommy?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm going to start with you, Wheels of Death. You reached out to us.
I did.
You're an MMA guy.
I am an MMA guy.
But you said you're going to put on a show.
I am.
That's a lot of pressure. What are you going to show us tomorrow night?
I'm going to show some pretty good boxing skills, and you know, it feels great to be back and healthy, and going to show what a real athlete can do.
Okay, so he's got a little bit of a height advantage on you, 5'10" versus 6'2".
Yeah.
Doesn't bother you?
No, fought a lot of guys taller than me. Fought heavyweight, fought 205 a lot, so I fought up in weight, and you know, height isn't really much to me.
Tommy, what do you think about this guy? Tell me the truth here, Tommy. And speak right into the mic. You got to get up on this mic like a wedding dick or else we can't hear you. Get right up on this thing.
I think tomorrow, August 18th, I'm going to walk in there and put on the show. Undefeated amateur 4-0 boxer. I'm the new face of boxing and new face of Rough and Rowdy, and I come on to put on the show. Came all the way down from 245 pounds, taking everybody out that wants to stand in my way.
245 to just below 200.
Yes, sir.
Oh, God bless you. All right, so this is going to be Joey Wheels of Death Wheeler. Get me right out here. Tommy, the popular Penland. Face off. Pretty even matchup except for that height difference. Good luck tomorrow night, guys. All right, coming up next, we got another one of these big boy fights. Wow, this is well over 500 pounds. I'm going to get Chase the Storm Totten right here versus and RJ the Hammer over here. What's up, brother? How are you?
Good. How about you?
How are you doing, Hammer?
Good, yeah.
Yeah. So we had seen you last time fighting the Black Italian Stallion. It was a hell of a fight. I mean, you know, I thought going back and forth with the height difference, it was one of the more fun fights to watch. You're a fun fighter to watch. How do you feel about this guy?
I feel like it's going to be fun.
Gotta get back up on them. I'm sorry.
I feel like it's going to be fun. You know, we're the same height, so it should be really close, and we'll make the best of it.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is one of those things where there is no real height advantage. You're both fucking giants. And this guy looks like Aquaman. Have you ever seen this guy fight? What do you think of him? What do you think you're going to do to him tomorrow night?
Man, I think this guy hits like a fucking horse. I'll be honest with you. I've watched his videos, everything like that. I think he's going to be my best challenge to date, especially in Rough and Rowdy, 100%. I think it's going to be an absolute war, and I think it's going to be an amazing fight.
So now we're going to 5 rounds for some of these fights. And we always say we can't do it with the big boys, but you guys aren't like big boys, like fat guys like me and Frank. You think you guys could stretch this out to 5 rounds? We can on late notice. But is that one of the things that scares you? Is that something you look forward to if we do it like next time we move up to 5 rounds?
This is peak male physique right here. I mean, this is peak male physique.
Right. I need you two guys to stand here for a face-off. This would be the scariest first night in prison if you walk into your fucking cell and it's these two guys. All right. Let's put our hands together for these giants. These are the big boys. A lot of mutual respect between the fighters so far tonight. I hate it. Let's get Tonya Hard Hands Hopkins up here versus Mamba. Yeah, but I haven't had sparks yet. Tonya, take a poke at it if you want. Mamba mentality, how we feeling?
I'm doing pretty good, thank you.
Yeah? How's the training going?
It went well.
You look like you're in elite shape right now.
I did well.
How do you feel about this one?
I'm good. I'm not worried.
No? And how about you?
I'm not worried. My last opponent was 20 pounds heavier than her, and I handled that pretty well. I think I'll run right through her.
I love this. This is 2 28-year-old girls, both 5'5", right around 139. Kind of similar records, both from West Virginia. What's going to be the difference here? Because this probably sets up the Vicky D Women's Lightweight Championship matchup, right? This is the one that probably sets that up. So there's a lot on the line here. Vicky D is not here fighting in this one, but this could be for a belt next time. How do you feel? Does that put a little more pressure on you? Do you not give a shit about that stuff?
I'd love to fight for the belt.
I'm not
excited.
worried. I'm just going it one day at a time.
Okay, so 2 ultra-focused women ready to get it on tomorrow night. Can I get you guys right here to do a little face-off? Who do you like in this one, Frank?
Cal Kildo and Justin Milan. Come on up.
I mean, either she's timid or she's going to come out there like a tiger and knock her out.
Frank just called you a tiger. That's a good sign. All right. Who do you got coming up next? Cal Kildo versus Justin Hands of Stone Malam. I'm going to get 50 Cal over here. Hands of Stone, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Landscaper.
Nice to meet you.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Working outdoors?
Yeah.
Tough guy?
Yeah.
What's your experience inside the ring?
I train with Mike Shepard, and right now I've had 18 amateur boxing matches, and I've only lost 5 of them.
Okay, so 18 amateur bouts, so you're 13-5.
Yeah.
Okay, how about you?
I'm 5-2.
5-2, and we got it. Again, this is one of those matchups where I think we're going to see a lot of sparks. The only thing that I see is that you have youth on your side, 22-year-old kid, right? You look like you're not even old enough to drink. Mm-hmm. What are you going to do to this old man, respectfully?
We're gonna throw a lot of punches, I think, and put a lot of action in that ring.
How much does that fucking nose scare you? That thing's been hit.
Been broken before.
It's been broke 5 times.
Yeah, who the hell is that, right? Looks like it's fucking eating tire irons.
That means he's let people punch him a lot, right?
Okay, that shows a chink in the armor. Let's get you guys right here for a face-off. This is going to be 2 139-pounders. This guy, 50 cal, lost to Wade Woodruff. He's a very tough kid. This is going to be a hell of a fight. Let's put our hands together for these two guys. Good luck tomorrow, guys. All right, so we have, this is going to be a classic matchup. I need God's Work on my side. I need Brooklyn on Frank's side.
Which one?
Let's jump up. I'm sorry. You're going to switch it up.
It's okay. I'm next to my homie anyways.
Yes, absolutely. All right. What do you need?
Yeah, we got something. Hang on.
Oh, no.
Gosh, there it is. Uh-oh, there it is. Whoa, there it is. Watch out there. That's a little bit of smoke.
Get that away from me, homie.
Remember how you talked about that real good?
I love how you're bringing religion into this too, homie. This is Barstool. I'm gonna be slugging some 4 Locos, not be praying to freaking
she's talking
Jesus.
about the names. So
here we go.
Prophet.
The Prophet?
God's Work.
No, it looks like Walmart, Hulk Hogan, and Julia Child. I'm so sorry, but this West Virginia shit from me as a city girl, game over. Game fucking over. Settle down, little brother. Your accent Bro, your accent sounds fucking whack. What are you guys on?
Brooklyn Barwick, down here from New York, correct?
I'm down here from Laguna Beach, California, but I do live in New York, yes.
Okay. And all right, so you basically said enough. So we have a little bit of an age dichotomy here. You're a mom, correct?
I am.
And this is everything you don't want your kid to become, correct? Right?
Successful, living on my own. My mom is so proud of me, so I don't give a
So then,
fuck.
and you being the younger girl, this is exactly who you don't want as a mom.
Bro, no, this is who I don't want to
Bro.
be as a fucking adult, bro. I'm 23. This girl's literally 39, had 2 kids. I'm sorry, but her pussy is like fucking Niagara Falls in this shit. Oh my God.
Let's just start.
Rip to shreds.
39 years
Cool.
old.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Bring in the
Awesome. Look
fucking
at you having to get validation from the male audience.
I'm not paying for my shit. Where's your abs that you're pole sculpting at? Because they're fucking not there, okay?
Honey, I'm sorry. I took this on a 4-day notice because Barstool actually wanted my clout.
Now fucking 4 days.
4 days. You're the one that jumped into my fucking live stream looking for clout. Looking for clout.
I think
Look
we
at
may-
you clout fiend.
We're going to get you guys to face off in 1 second. But I think this is the first fight of the night where we may need a little bit of security in here for the face-off. Do you guys agree with that? So I'm going to have you guys come out here for a face-off.
Careful.
Right? No more throwing shit. Let's get the guys out here for a face-off. And again, we have Godswork Hogue versus Brooklyn Barwick. This one's going to get electric.
Benjamin
Brooklyn, put those hands up.
and
Let's get a nice
Robert
picture. Mike,
Longwell.
just get out of the way real quick. All right, this one looks like it's going to be a banger. Thank you so much, ladies. Let's hear it. I got to be honest, we're all shaking.
Sweet fucking dream.
Nice job, Brooklyn.
At 11:11, make that wish you like to make so much. Like that's what make sure you make that.
All right, let's bring in the big boys again. This is the last 500-pound
Robert
fight of the night.
Robert Longwell, where are you? Robert Longwell.
Healthcare Hero, I need you right here. White Steel, I need you over by Frank.
Last call. Robert Longwell, where are you?
Frank, I'm going to need you to step in for White Steel. That's okay by us. So we're going to have, this is big boys too. So Robert White Steel Longwell, who did not show up or had left after he weighed in perhaps, 285 pounds, and he's stepping there against
He
6
was hungry.
foot 4.
What can I say?
Yeah.
He weighs how much does he weigh?
285 pounds.
He has to eat. Let's go.
Don't make excuses for him, Frank. He's a coward. Let's call it like it is. He's a coward, okay?
Well, if he doesn't show up tomorrow, then there's no excuse.
Oh,
But come
my
on.
God. I will go to his house
He's
tomorrow
hungry.
if he does not show up. We will take this to his house.
All right, so the big guys, sometimes, I think sometimes they get a little bit fatigued, they get a little bit hungry, so he may have fucking hit the bricks. Let's talk about you then. So you know that this guy's a fellow big guy, sort of like me, right?
Of course.
What are
We're
you going to be doing to this guy that's going to make a difference tomorrow?
I'm just peppering him. You look at his physique. He has about 15 seconds in him. After that 15 seconds, he's done. He's toast. I'm going to dance around him.
Sounds like me in bed, by the way.
Exactly.
15 seconds is usually enough. But go ahead.
Hey, it gets the job done,
Go
right?
ahead.
But not for Longwell. Not
Okay.
for Longwell.
Right.
And I'm just going to... Anything less than a first-round knockout would be a disappointment
What's
for me.
the experience in the ring? How many times you been in a ring?
None.
Okay.
Hospital security.
How about you, Longwell? How many times you been in the ring? Also none. We have 2 guys who haven't been in a ring before. 2 tremendous fucking guys. There's going to be over 500 pounds of amateur meat in that ring tomorrow when these 2 guys square off. I wish you the best of luck. I'm obviously pulling for you because the other guy didn't show up for the weigh-in. Fuck
he's
him.
a coward.
Let's go. Let's get the square off right here. Put him up. Frank, you look deadly. You look fucking deadly. Thanks so much, my man. We'll see you tomorrow night. All right, Butterbean Jr., you're over here by me. Pretty Boy, you're over here by Frank.
Broadway, Gabriella, you're up next. Baby Machete, right here.
How are you guys feeling today?
Doing great.
Butterbean, you're only 20 years old.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
So you got the youth on your side,
Sure
right? This gentleman here, you're 29 years old.
19.
I was going to say, I thought it
Holy shit, what the fuck is this? This is a 19-year-old guy? This is 19 versus 20? There is no... all right, so that's a little bit of a misprint on it. By the way, you look a lot older than 19. I don't know if that's an insult or what. So how do you guys feel about this matchup? Just coming across from each other. This looks like an even matchup.
Yeah.
Absolutely looks like an even matchup. What are you going to do that's going to make the difference?
I think I'm going to keep the pace hot, keep him moving, not let him get anything out, and go full bore. Do my best, and...
But you know people get gassed out when they start to do that. Conditioning an issue for a guy like you?
No, sir.
Okay, so when this guy comes out like a wild fucking spider monkey, what are you going to do?
I've been putting in them 18 rounds, 2.5 minutes each for the last 2 weeks. I'm ready for it all.
bring it, or whatever you got to say afterwards would be called bygones, man.
I like it. This is a pretty even matchup. We're going to get Pretty Boy versus Butterbean Jr. right out here. Let's face off, gentlemen. Good luck tomorrow, guys. All right, moving right along. We're going to fit. No, this is 15. Am I going too fast? No? All right, so just a good reminder to remind you guys that this is all brought to you by 4Loko. Go to 4Loko.com or GoPuff to get 4Loko delivered right to your door. We're rocking the 4Loko USA pregame. I think you guys should also. I'm going to get Baby Machete over here by my man Frank, and Broadway Gabriella Tate, you're right here. City versus country, is that okay to say? City Mouse, you're straight up, right?
Yeah.
Go city versus country. What are you going to do to teach this country girl a lesson tomorrow night?
I'm going to walk her like a dog. Okay.
Walk her like a dog.
Yeah.
Okay. And by the way, double duty tomorrow. We're going to see you in the ring also with the Ring Card Girl contest, correct? All right, so then what do you think? What do you think is going to be the difference between you and this young lady tomorrow night?
I think we got a fair trade, but I can't wait to break that fucking big ass fucking nose of hers.
Wow, that threw that right out.
Oh yeah, most definitely. How long have you been training?
Fair trade?
Yeah, fair trade.
Okay, all right.
At least I'm not as tall as like a fucking man.
Okay, so we went right for the nose, and then we threw out that she's mannish, which I don't believe with either of those things.
Yeah.
A couple of people out here have beaks. You don't have anything that bad. So you think you're going to break her nose and break her down. What are you going to do to this girl?
I'm a cosmetologist. I think I can fix it.
You should fix your hair before you fix it.
Oh, fix my hair?
I can
Bitch,
see
look
your
at your
tracks.
fucking face.
I can see your tracks.
Hold on a second. Hold on. See, I jumped in on that, right? All right, calm down 1 second. Okay.
Oh, really?
Clearly.
All right, so hold on.
Save it for the ring.
All right, get in there. All right, so we're probably going to have this one broken up, unless you think we can get a picture. Or am I asking for trouble? Definitely take a picture. Yeah. All right, I'm going to get you to come around to this side. Mike, can you spread them out? By the way, all the frogginess is with the girls. We got 6 girl fights tomorrow night. She's about to pop off. All right, 6 girl fights tomorrow night, including this one. We got Broadway Gabriella versus Baby Machete Mitchell right here. And it looks like it's going to be an absolute banger. There's a little bit of real deal problems between you two girls. Good luck tomorrow night. Good luck to you both. Don't shake hands. Get away from each other. Boom, boom. I love the hate. I can feel the hate. Strawberry Cowboy, you're up next.
You're right, I am.
Somebody follow her. I'm going to get Strawberry Cowboy by me and the Italian Stallion over by Frank. Woo! Welcome back, brother. So I repped this guy's last fight. A little bit of a quick count. Right? We spoke about it afterwards, but I think that we came to it, right? How do you feel about this time? So, by the way, he fought Diamond Hands, one of my guys. Yeah.
He's a good dude. I like Diamond Hands.
Yeah, and you look good against him. How do you feel about this guy?
I'm pumped. I'm so fucking pumped.
How do you feel about the girls throwing punches at each other right before you guys came up?
They probably look better naked, I would assume, but...
All right, we can say that now because we're not owned by Penn. All right, so...
Can I say that out loud?
You absolutely can. Strawberry Cowboy, by the way, is somebody that I'd refer to as fearless. Right, before we had spoke to you, were like, I don't give a fuck about anybody large. I'm just going to go in there and start throwing some punches. Got a beer up here. I respect that. No, not yet. Right. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the 4Loko. Italian Stallion. We already have a black Italian Stallion, right? So you have to do something to earn that nickname. What are you going to do tomorrow night so we don't stop calling you Italian Stallion?
Well, I see a first round knockout coming. I mean, that's just simple.
Is it?
Yeah. You guys never seen an actual boxer in the ring. Like an actual trained boxer that's been training for, 5 to 10 years. You never seen it before, but...
What's the amateur record? How many times you been in the ring?
I've been in amateurs, 2-2 in the amateurs.
2-2 in the amateurs? Coming into this? Yeah. So how about these 3 1-minute rounds? This should be cake for you? Conditioning won't be an issue?
Easy. It's brawling. It ain't boxing. We're going to go head to head.
You'll see.
It's all right. I'm excited.
All right, cool.
Brawl too.
And I see you guys, so 6 foot, 200 pounds, 6'1", 200 pounds. There's not much that jumps out at me with either of you guys. This looks like an even matchup.
Oh, definitely.
It should be a good matchup.
Right. You look like 2 kind of crazy motherfuckers. Can I get you right here to do a quick... By the way, is that blood on the floor?
Oh, it is.
A little bit of blood on the floor. Yeah, let's go, rough and rowdy. All right, nice job, guys. We'll see you tomorrow night.
I'll see you tomorrow,
Oh. I'm sorry, this is the last 500-pound fight of the night. These are the big boys, right? Yeah, okay. Fighting WVU cheerleader, Loudon Haga. You're going to be right over here by Frank. And Bam Bam Allison, you're going to be over here by me. And it's got to be, just on this stage, it's got to be 1,500 pounds a man right now, right? Like, Pat, get in here. Everybody who has trouble getting a belt, fucking get in here right now. So the big boys are going to be squaring off against each other. 6'1", 275, 6 foot 330. Jesus Christ. So you got like a 55-pound weight advantage over this guy.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. You terrified of this? How do we feel about that?
I'm going to take him to fucking hell and back.
Take him to hell and back. And what are you going to do to put this on this?
Oh, man. Well, the only thing I regret not bringing a bra for you, man. It's really unfortunate. I regret not bringing pom-poms, brother.
Yeah, so that's the whole deal. So you're a cheerleader.
I am.
And you tell people.
Yeah.
And how do you feel that's going to help you out in the ring?
I don't know. I'm pretty strong from throwing all these little ladies around all the time. Just throwing a big lady around, you know.
Fantastic. So we're going to have the big boys come out here. Seems like there's a little bit of respect between these guys, but it might get a little bit froggy. We got Bam Bam on this side, the cheerleader on this side. I think this one's going to be a banger. We need to reinforce those ropes. Good night. Good luck, gentlemen, tomorrow night. Back tuck? Okay. All right, we're almost at the end here. We have, we don't have a heavyweight belt for women. This might be one of those matches that makes us want to get one, correct? I'm going to have Kira the Killer right here by Frank and Brittany the Crusher over by me. Brittany, you haven't fought yet. This is going to be your first time in the ring.
I fought Tough Man.
Oh, you fought Tough Man?
Yeah.
What's the record there?
2-0.
2-0? Nice.
Where's the other one?
She didn't show up.
Oh, hold on a sec. Frank, you're going to be Kira the Killer. All right, so how do you feel about your opponent? Have you seen anything about her, or are you just going into this thing blind? Get up on this.
She looks like she just does it for the money.
She just does it for the money. Yeah. Are you more of a seasoned fighter? What can we expect when we see you walk
Well, you know
into
all about doing it for the money, I hear.
Oh, Frank, where the fuck did that come from?
I'm telling Kara.
Okay, yeah, she's right. It's Kira, yeah. Okay, so you guys get into the ring tomorrow night. Kira shows up. What's the first thing that goes through your mind? What's the first thing you do when that bell rings?
I'm going for a knockout.
You got to get right on this.
I'm going for a knockout.
You're going for the knockout. You don't want this thing to go to distance. Nobody gets paid overtime?
No.
Okay. God bless this girl, and we're all in your corner since she had split. Frank, get in here for another one of these face-offs. This would be the fucking fight of the night. Yeah. Thanks so much. Good luck tomorrow night. All right, finally, we're going to go to Chris the Prophet. Chris the Prophet, you're by me. Trent Turbo, you're over there. Prophet, we got something that jumps off the screen here with me. Yep. 34 years old versus 22.
Yeah.
What's the concern? Look at this. This is a young kid here.
I know.
This is a young kid, full of life, full of energy. What are you going to do to him?
I'm going to show him how grown folks handle business. Okay. I would be more afraid if you put me in with a grown-ass man instead of a kid.
So we should order the walker before the fight, or?
Yeah, probably. I might need some help getting to the ring.
Right. We'll get WD-40 on standby for the joints.
Yes.
And then make sure that there's plenty of painkillers for his corner.
So what about the whole idea that you're a pretty boy? That's what I have written down on this thing. Can you shake that? I mean, obviously a handsome guy.
I wouldn't.
Also a handsome guy. I
wouldn't consider myself a pretty boy.
Okay.
But everything that I do, I make it look pretty.
Okay. So we got youth here. We got the 22-year-old versus the 34-year-old. Otherwise, you guys are just about even, except a little bit of a height difference over here. I think this is a very good matchup. What's going to be the difference? What's going to be the difference here?
Difference is going to be my power. I'm going to knock him out so Jesus can love him.
Jesus back in the house. Let's get over here for a little bit of a face-off. Once I hear Jesus, I end the fucking interview. No offense. All right, put him up, guys. Fantastic. Good luck tomorrow night, guys. That's the Prophet versus Turbo. Good luck tomorrow night. Good luck, brother. All right, finally, let's go. This is going to be the first fight of the night, first female fight of the night. It's a familiar face with Minnie the Hustler right here with me. Another familiar face with Mayhem Miller right over there. How you girls doing?
Good, how are you?
Lost to Mamba last time.
Sure did.
How do you feel about it? What have you done that's going to be different this time?
I feel really good coming into this fight.
Okay.
It's really hard, so I'm excited for tomorrow.
And what do you know about her?
I know she's fought 2 other times, won one, lost one. lost her eyelash at the last fight.
Right, that was, yeah, the eyelashes came off.
No eyelashes this time.
All right, yeah, you promise? How you feel? How you feel going into this one?
Honestly, I feel pretty good. I feel really confident that I think I can win. I mean, I have to bring myself back after my last loss with the whole eyelash incident. So, yeah, I'm going to give it all. I'm going to go hard and do my best.
Is there a lot of pressure with doing this pre-fight, whatever we're doing right now, after the ladies have already thrown stools at each other and thrown punches at each other? You guys seem pretty civil. Is there anything you want to say to her that may upset her? Talk about her mom, perhaps? No, I'm just kidding. No, is there anything that you need to say before you get into this ring?
No, but I wish us the best of luck, and whoever wins, wins.
What about you, Mayhem?
I say the same thing. Excited for tomorrow and excited to put on a show.
I love decency, I guess. Right here, guys, let's face off. This is going to be the first fight of the night tomorrow night. Let's put our hands together for Minnie the Hustler and Mayhem Miller. Thank you so much, girls. All right, so that's it for the Four Loko weigh-in. Again, go to fourloko.com. You can try their Four Loko USA pregame, or you can get it delivered right to your door from GoPuff. Frank, what's our takeaways from this weigh-in?
Well, I think we've had a pretty much a calm one. It wasn't too much action, but I would say that the best face-off was the two women here, which was Krista Mitchell and Broadway Gabrielle, and I think the best shit talker was Brooklyn.
All right, so that's what you're saying. The best face-off was between Broadway Gabriella Tate, Baby Machete, and the best shit talker was Brooklyn Borwick.
Yes, and tomorrow, don't forget, you guys can win a belt, the Couch Champion, by making the best comments in the chat. So, more reason to buy RNR.com is
By the way,
get your own belt.
What Frank is talking about is for the first time ever, Rough and Rowdy, other than buy RNR.com, you're going to be able to watch all the festivities on YouTube. There's going to be an open chat, so you can feel like you're a little bit more in the game. Correct, Frank?
Yes, and the best comments, the two best comments are going to win the championship as the Couch Champion for Rough and Rowdy 22. So it's more reason to buy RNR.com.
There's blood on the fucking desk, too. This has turned into a real thing. Blood everywhere, Frank. All right, so again, Independence Day. Barstool is by itself. Back in the hands of Dave Portnoy. It's going to be a hell of a night. It's going to be a couple of great goddamn matchups. Make sure you tune in. We'll see you tomorrow, Frank.
Yes, indeed. Let's go. Let's get rough. Let's get rowdy. Let's get rough and rowdy.
Nice job, Frank.
All right, thank you, everyone.